Upgrading fender flares.
All right, ready, set, go!
Alright, yep, I got all the fender flares off the truck. And I also got to remove the rubber seal. It's like a 3M. There we go. And I do have 30 more feet of the rubber seal sent by Bushwhacker. And then I've got all the old bolts right here that were on there. I already took the aesthetic bolts off, and I ordered these as you already know. And then I checked basically how these are installed and everything, and these are actually lighter than I expected. They're some kind of light aluminum with a actual chrome painted type finish. It's not paint, but it's some type of a thing. I hope it doesn't come off. But they are shinier than the factory bolts, so we'll see. And you actually have to use your factory washers in conjunction with the new washers. So behind me I got the fender flares. I cleaned them last night twice. And yeah, it's 7:50 in the morning. I'm over here at Line-X. Where'd the fender flares go? Yeah, they got Line-X'd. They're back in here. So now I'm gonna set the fender flares up and then put those back on today. Alright, so back in here I got the flares all prepped with the bolts, and then I got the duct tape max for a reason, because with this I'm not going to have these slipping or anything. So right here I actually went ahead and put a little tape, which is going to tape part of that rubber and hold it down to that plastic right there. And this tape that I used was the 3M tape. It wasn't strong enough, so I went out and got the duct tape. So basically I'm going to do that to all the flares, and then they'll be installed. I got to also put all the rubber sealant gasket thing on it. But this one came out really clean because I actually know how to do it properly now. Definitely follow the instructions whenever you do that. Well, I am super satisfied that I did that, because as you can see, I just took my time and really did it well. And it goes up onto the lip seamlessly, basically, and it holds it against the plastic even more. So that's just going to reinforce that over the years. Honestly, I don't see any issues with it. Now that I did that, I'm super glad that I did that, and I'm going to do that for all of them. So these should be like good to go forever, hopefully. Alright, here's the second one done. I'll just show you a close-up of the tape job. Here's how you can see. It basically goes up that side wall, and it goes around. And then I just push in the crease, basically. And hopefully it'll provide a little water protection if any water comes up under the other side of the lip. Right there. Basically that's the layout of the gasket right there, if the camera will focus. Yeah, there. Cool. Alright, let's put our... Alright, here's a look at it now. Damn. Look at her. Look at her. That's actually the moon up there. That light right there is actually the moon, guys. Crazy. Amazing. Seriously, it's the moon. Anyway, here's the truck. You got the front LEDs on. You're not going to be able to see much, I guess, tonight. Oh, you can see the Line X right there. I got all the fender flares on finally. Yeah, it looks mean. Also for the fenders, I have modified the factory mud flaps to go back on. So I had to make a cut down there, cut that portion out, cut the top off, and cut the under hole out for the bolt, and then cut the lip off this side for both. That way they can sit up there and it'll look clean until I get the lift in the 35s. Now here's the front mud flaps again. I had to make some cuts up along this into there, and then just the corner of this rounded off. And if you follow those shapes, it'll fit. Alright, these are the mounts I cut off. Not much. Factory mud flap on there. All four. It's just a little something, but it's more than a little something. It's something for sure. Look at that. Perfect. It'll work for now. It's just a little temporary little thing. Let's see. Oh, the next thing I've done is the fender flares here come with your rubber gasket that you saw in the previous videos, but yeah, that sits nice and flush to the vehicle, but some spots might need a millimeter or two. So you go ahead and you buy this. Home Depot, like $7.99, and you use the same method. It's got 4 grooves in it, so I put 2 above and 2 below. As you can see, I went all along there. Looks so clean, and it gives it a harder seal. And as you put it in, you pull this backing off and push it against, and it adheres to it. And 4 channels, and I'm putting 2 below and 2 above. And that's just really going to seal those in for a much longer time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's so tight now on there with the cushion of both seals together. Oh man, and there's going to be no drag or anything. It's a clear, perfect seal all the way through. Yep. That's nice. So I'm going to do that. It's all 4. Unfortunately, I only bought 2 packs of this today, but now I know you're going to need 4 packs. If you guys get the Bushwhackers, I highly recommend it. They're honestly watertight now. Oh my gosh, so amazing. So tomorrow I'm going to go to Home Depot and go ahead and get those other 2 rolls of seals. For the rear fenders, obviously. But I mean, take a look at this. Keep it in your mind. And then look at this. Professional. You can just see it. Again. Thick ass seals. Like, damn. And then shitty. And here's one of the reasons I did it, as you can see right here. A little bit of space in there. So it fixes that. Yeah, you gotta do it if you're gonna get the Bushwhacker pocket styles. If you're gonna go this hard, I mean, you might as well do it right. Do it for the show. So yeah, tomorrow, finish that up. Also at Home Depot, I got 2 more of these. I've already started that. It looks a million times better there. So yeah. Alright, so I waited till the next day to finish just because it was getting dark and stuff, but I want to mention that I did say I was going to leave 2 lips out because this is a total of 5. But on the one, I left 2 and then 3 started poking out. So the best thing to do is aim for 2. Put 2 on the lip of the lip and then pull back on it and it will expose the 3rd tightly. So right now, all sequential, 3 of the done fender flares have 3 lips showing. So basically you aim for 2, you pull the adhere tape off, and then you pull back and it shows 3. Let's get Alright, so we mixed up the J-B Weld, and damn, that shit sets quick. So I tightened all the bolts down for the last time, cleaned them off, and J-B welded each one. So I used half the tube for the back half of the flare bolts. Now, I didn't do the ones for the mud flaps because I probably am going to take those mud flaps off eventually, and that's fine. I think it's only just the one. So this went on really cleanly, and I'm actually going to add another coat, and then I went here. Those hangers I'm going to cut off, but it started to really set, I think, on that bolt. And I did it as fast as I could. And by this one, it was really thick and setting. Now that one went on good though. So I'm gonna double up, go back around, but instead of starting on that side again, because I'm gonna double up, I'm gonna come back here with more tubes, starting this side. So it'll give that low finish on that side, on this side, and then the thick end finish on that side of this side. Flip it around, and then I'll do the same thing for the front. And the point of this is basically to deter you guys from trying to steal my flares. And anyone that knows trucks knows you can basically take them off somebody's truck pretty easy, but you won't be able to now. Huh? Alright, so I still have these extra bolts, the spike stud bolt things from the Fender kit. So I've mapped on the grill where I'm going to put them, and everything checks out, and the washers will be perfect. I already tested it. So I went to Home Depot today and got twice as many washers, stainless steel from Home Depot. Put them on the front and behind, and then just torque them down real hard. And I used the soft side on the grill side. So yeah. that is that. That'll do her.